Okay, last time I said that there was issues with the audio, and that was because of the microphone. And then I went ahead and uploaded another video that had terrible audio on it. So this time around, I'm hoping to be able to do it better. I also said that the metal that I was working on may have been too thick. But when I thought about it, it might not have been too thick, and it might have been the very inexpensive anvil that I'm using. Because as I was banging on this, I noticed that there were little divots that were being put in the anvil as the metal was being worked. So my friend also brought over a railroad tie that I'm going to go ahead and start work with today. I also got this 1/4 inch piece of round or square bar. I'm going to cut off a section of that and see if I can work with this today. I don't know if changing two things is a good idea, but we're going to see anyways. So let's get started. Alright, before I get started with the forge and get that turned down, I'm going to use the angle grinder and I'm going to cut a piece of this square stock off so that I can work with it. And then I'm also going to take the angle grinder with a grinding wheel rather than a cutting wheel, and I'm going to grind off some of the black stuff that's on here. See if I can get bare metal, see what that looks like. First I'm going to put my visor on so that I don't get stuff in my eyes. Alright, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks pretty good. Pointy bit's pretty sharp too. Alright, so let's get the forge going and let's do some hammering. Alright, metal's up to temperature now, at least I think it is. So let's hit it a couple times on this railroad track and see what happens. I got my gloves on to protect my wounded hand. Hope it works. May not have been as hot as I thought it was.
Hello, in today's video we tried something called art. We didn't set a flag on fire or pee on Jesus or anything, but we made a leaf. Some might say it looks like a bent spoon. I think it looks like a bent spoon because I'm the one saying it looks like a bent spoon, but I did get some lines in there and I got it to be bent a bit, and I drew out the metal and bent it up and sort of made it look good, and then used the angle grinder to get it cleaned up. Really couldn't get inside there to get the slag out of that. I think it's slag. It's the black stuff that gets on there from being hot and being forged, because the grinder pad was old and used, and I couldn't, the outside edge of it wasn't very good, so I had to do the best I could. Also, I only used one burner today, and that seemed to do okay. One thing I'm a little concerned with or curious about is that the burners are so far apart and straight down that there's two flames and two hot spots in the forge, and not a continuous, even heated area. I don't know if it's I don't know what to do about that, so I'll have to figure that part out. But today I only used one because I was only using it was 1/4 inch regular steel, not hardenable. It's low carbon steel that I got from Lowe's. So there wasn't any real need to get it super hot. Once I got it up temperature, it was easy to work with, and easy to get in and out and heat back up, so that wasn't that big of a deal. I tried the railroad tie, the railroad track out. That worked pretty good, but I didn't have it attached to anything, so in the video you'll see where it falls off. Since I'm gonna pretend to be a blacksmith, I might as well make little angle things that I can screw into the wood and actually clamp that down. I don't know how I'll do that, but we'll learn it, so stay tuned for that. But that worked out pretty good. I can use the edge where it's cut off as a edge to start to draw out and displace the metal. You can use the round part to help round it, and there's enough surface on the top where I can use it as a flat bit, and I can hammer with that. I think I did pretty good this time with my taper. I got the hammer right this time. That worked out pretty good. And I think, and you'll hear me mention it in the video, that I got to get a better anvil, I think, is what the deal is. But it worked out pretty good this time. Obviously the metal was thinner this time instead of being so thick. So the last bit, that rebar, I think, actually started divoting the anvil. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, here's my bent leaf spoon, and again, if you like the content, subscribe, because that's good, and that makes good stuff happen. So do it. Tell your friends, tell all your friends and family to come check out the crazy guy learning how to do stuff, because I'm sure eventually I'll set something on fire or break something, or hurt myself in some way. Who knows? So subscribe, and thanks.